All right, welcome back, everybody, to the 2020 Lancaster Archery Classic Finals. We've got a switch up in the booth here. I'm PJ Riley, sitting with Chris B. Chris, thanks for being here with us this morning.
Thanks for inviting me out.
We are going to kick things off now with the Youth Male Open Division, and it looks like Rob is ready to introduce. Take it away, Rob.
Welcome back to the 2020 Lancaster Archery Classic. And this morning, our next division up is Youth Male Open. This is a tough division. And our fourth place qualifier, who was seeded 13th in the qualifier on Friday, is Shamai Yamrom. And he is from Israel, shooting for 3 years, and he is the Israel Country Senior Record holder. Let's give him a hand, one of our international archers. Give him a warm welcome. Okay, our third qualifier is Sawyer Sullivan from Blaine, Minnesota. He has been shooting for 7 years. He's a 2020 Junior USAT member. Sawyer, welcome to the Lancaster Archery Classic stage. Would you like to shoot right or left?
Left, please.
Left? And first or second?
First.
First. Okay. Let's give these guys a round of applause. This is an incredibly tough division. The leaders in this division, I think, both had a 6.58, dropped 2 points during the qualifying round. This is a tough class. These are young up-and-comers. You're going to see these guys as pros.
All right, Chris. So, as Rob announced there, 658 in this division. This is the youth division. These guys are all under 18, but that's a pro qualification round.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, these juniors are, really good. Whenever I see the scores, like after qualification day, Nathan Wilken, Matthew Russell, I mean, those guys, 2 down, 30x game, 28x game, 29x games. It's like, oh my goodness. It's like pros watch out because they're coming.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yes, they're coming up. They're going to move up into the pro round. It's just incredible, this young talent.
Yeah.
We've got the start here. Looks like we've got an 11 and a 10. Shamai and Sawyer.
11.
It's a good solid start. It's always different when you show up to, the event final range. You never quite know what the lighting's going to be like, what the pressure's going to be like. They're up on elevated surfaces. That's a little bit different shooting like that.
Looking at different body language here too. Shamai seems to be very control and smooth, and Sawyer, he's real bouncy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's ever been on a stage like this before. This might be his first one, but 11, 11, 11. I mean, he's doing all right.
What a way to start. Get this last arrow from Shamai.
11-10 liner. Got some line calls there. Nice shooting, gentlemen. Congratulations. How are you feeling up there, bud?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's cool as ice.
Yeah, trying to be.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. Well, let's look at your setup here. Looks like you're shooting a Matthews. What model is that?
The TRX-8.
TRX-8. Shooting a True Ball Excel sight, an Excel scope, Freak Show rest. What stabilizer is that?
They're the 365 stabilers out of Minnesota.
Very nice. And release and arrows?
I'm shooting the HBC from True Ball and the X27s from Easton.
Very nice. So you're certainly rocking it. Great job. Great start. Okay, let's look at how things are. 1 point. That is very close. 33-32. Sawyer has a 1 point lead.
All right, as Rob mentioned there, Sawyer's got a 2 point lead there, according to the scoreboard, 33-31. He gets to shoot first. Looks like he's still trying to get those nerves out.
Yeah, but he's doing good. He definitely looks like he's in control right now on stage. He just looks confident. He's shooting good. And 11-11-11 for the first round, so we'll see what he can do.
Little wobble there, but
yep.
he got it in the 10. Shamai, as Rob mentioned, is the senior indoor record holder at age 14.
That's incredible. He's very confident, very solid, very, very little emotion up on the stage there. He just seems so confident.
28 countries we have from all over the world here represented. He is obviously one from Israel. Glad to see him here. Sawyer just popped one out there a little bit.
11.
Good solid shooting. Now we're looking at Shamai, and he's shooting feathers on his arrows, which we don't see a ton of, especially with the big arrows indoor. Why would he opt for that?
You know, sometimes feathers are a little bit more forgiving if there's some sort of clearance issues, or could possibly be some clearance issues. And really, you know, it just comes down to personal preference. When shooting 20 yards, you know, any sort of vein, little minor things isn't going to be a major difference.
All right, let's go out to Rob. He's going to introduce us to Shamai.
Shamai, how do you pronounce your first name?
Shamai.
Shamai. I apologize, Shamai. Welcome to the Lancaster Archery Classic stage. You know, have you had fun this weekend?
What?
Have you had fun this weekend shooting?
Yes, definitely.
Well, you're certainly doing a great job. It's quite a battle in this division. You shot incredibly well just to earn the right to be here. So congratulations. Let's give Shamai a hand. Shamai.
Shamai.
Shamai a hand. And please go over your setup. It looks like you're shooting a Matthews.
Yes, I shoot the TRX7, Axel Achieve sight, Ramrod stabilizers, Hamsky rest, X23 arrows, and Abyss.
Abyss true ball release. Very nice. Well, you guys are both certainly shooting well. Let's look at it. It's all tied up at the halfway point, 63 apiece.
All right, well, Chris, as we're looking at these two archers competing here, let's talk about some of the ones who aren't here, because there's some big names that got knocked out, including Tyler Heritage, named champion.
Yeah, Tyler Heritage just won his first major indoor World Cup win as a junior. It's really awesome. But yeah, you know, it's tough competition out there. Lancaster Archery Classic, it's the best of the best here, you know. So you never know what's going to happen.
I really like Sawyer's body English when he releases that arrow.
Yeah. He's very flavorful in his shot.
Yeah, we should mention here that our tournament, the format, for those who may not be familiar with it, it's a little bit different. We shoot a qualification round. We rank those archers, you know, 64, 32, or 16 move on. They shoot head-to-head matches. We come up with a final 4 in this division, and they make it to the finals. And then here we're seeing the number 3 and 4 archers. The winner of this takes on the number 2 archer. The winner of that match moves on to number 1. So the number 4 qualifier has a chance to win it all.
Yeah, and that's what's so awesome about this format. You can really shoot well and make it all the way to the top.
As we saw yesterday, you can really shoot well and get knocked out.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Braden Galantine only dropped 2 X's this entire weekend, and he's not here.
I know. So it's kind of like pros and cons to it, you know, but it's just part of it.
Shamai just looks
Very
comfortable.
solid, yeah.
All right, let's go to Rob.
All right, Sawyer, what shop or club do you shoot with?
I shoot at Archery Country in Minnesota.
Very good. And is that a shop?
It's a shop, yeah.
Great. Shout out to Archery Country in Minnesota for helping him along in his journey. Again, we appreciate all the dealers and the archery clubs across the country that help our young and upcoming archers and the seasoned guys as well in their shooting. Thank you very much to Archery Country. Looking at things, it looks like we've got a tie match, 1 end to go. These guys are putting on a heck of a show. Oh, no, the scores were just updated on a line call, 95-94. He chooses to shoot second.
So we can see there Shamai's scores there, real solid, 31, 32, 32. He's staying nice and solid there with his shooting.
Yeah, and that's tough to do, you know, coming into a situation like this. You know, pressure, new venue, never been up on here in the United States. You know, like
Right.
you know, this is a big deal. So it's very good shooting.
11.
Just 11.
Awesome shot.
He's found his rhythm, it seems like. Sawyer still looks comfortable. I wouldn't say he's, you know, showing lots of nerves.
11.
There we
That
go.
stabilizer's sitting solid.
Yeah, good shot by Sawyer.
Shamai shooting a thumb button there. Oh, we saw him
11.
flick that thumb a little bit. He backed off his shot. And I believe, yeah, Sawyer looks like he's shooting a hinge.
11.
Good shot. Finding his flow again. You know, sometimes that first round,
Yeah.
you know, for Sawyer, he didn't have any jitters. He just, and then I think the jitters came, you know. But good, strong round for Sawyer.
Let's see if we can complete it.
10. All tied up.
Tied score.
Oh, what a show.
All right, let's go after
These
Rob.
guys ahead. Going to let Larry take and explain the rules of a. We have an unofficial tie, by the way, but Larry can explain the rules just in case.
Very well. Gentlemen, we have a tie. Congratulations on your good shooting. To break the tie, we'll have 1 arrow each. If the score is still tied, we'll shoot a second arrow. And again, if the score is still tied, we'll shoot a third arrow. The third arrow will be measured closest to the center to break the tie.
Shooting order?
Whichever you want.
You prefer first or second? He chooses to shoot first.
All right, here we go. 1 arrow shoot off. We love these here.
Yeah, this is the pressure cooker.
11.
Oh, he
Quick
shot
shot.
that
That
fast.
was good. But those quick, strong shots are normally the good ones.
Let's see if Sawyer can answer. Just needs to shoot an 11 to keep going.
11.
There it goes.
There we go. Go on
Go
to his
to
second
arrow
arrow.
two. So we're going to get official judges call.
Official call.
So in the background, we should note Sawyer in his coach's box. He's got Jake Gleitz, who's an archer from Minnesota. And Jake's been around for a long time, but he hit the big stage last summer when he won this tournament called Bowfest.
Oh, yeah.
To do that, he had to beat Levi Morgan, Chance Bobuff, Dan McCarthy, David Hauser. So that was a big win for Jake.
Yeah, I remember that. That was awesome.
Arrow 2.
10. So big opportunity here for Sawyer. All he needs is an 11.
Oh, you could see it on his face.
He knew that. That's a dip bang. That was a class A dip bang. But
Wow.
This third and final arrow will be closest to center.
In Shamai's box, we should complete for his coach. He's got Sarah Preels, who's a past classic champion. She's won everything in Europe. There we got a replay of Sawyer's release. He tried to throw some bojitsu in there, but
okay, so
Okay.
very good shot.
closest to center. He left some room.
Little shade.
Yeah, he's working it.
Long shot.
11.
Oh, this
That's
is
gonna be.
tight.
That's close. That's
We're going to
very,
need the
very close.
calipers.
Okay, we have a winner. Okay, Sawyer, heck of a show. You look cool as a cucumber up there. I tell you, so far, you were the coolest looking archer that we've had all weekend up there. Way to handle the nerves, dude.
Thank you so much.
You earned the Academy Award for Best Actor.
Exactly.
How are they feeling?
They felt pretty good today, yeah.
Yep.
Felt like they were pretty good shots, so I can't complain. And did my goal, shot all of my back today, so that's good.
All right, man. Well, you take home 4th place for $350. Congratulations. Hope to see you again next year.
For sure.
Okay, our 6th seed coming in as the 2nd qualifier, Jesse Blades from Hermitage, Pennsylvania. Been shooting for 4 years. Another bright star coming from Pennsylvania. Jesse, do you prefer to shoot first or second?
First.
And right or left?
Right.
Okay, right stage, shooting first.
All right, so tough way to go out there for Sawyer, but I'm sure he learned a lot there. Shamai, on the other hand, big clutch win there.
Yeah, you know, that last arrow was close. You know, they both shot X's, both excellent shots, but it is closest to center, you know, and it was great shooting by both, no doubt.
I'd have liked to seen the caliper on that, because from the eye, boy, it was hard to tell.
It was close. It was very, very close.
All right, so we got Jesse Blaze in now.
And he's a new face. I don't think I've seen him around too much.
No, I don't recognize him either. He's a lefty.
I think he's a local also. He lives here in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Ooh, a letdown.
Good letdown there.
And you do not have a lot of time up on this stage.
No, he's got
16
seconds.
Oh, seemed to work.
Well, and that stresses the value that was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do, yeah. But it's always time management in qualification, eliminations, anything. You always have to pay attention to your shot clock.
I can't do it. When I draw back, it's going down range. I can't let down.
Yeah, you know, it's a. I like to think of it as like a maturity thing of your shot. Like if you're you know your shot well enough, and you're like, okay, that wasn't good. Let down, because most of the time when you force it, it's not good.
Are you saying I'm immature?
No, I'm not saying that. You're very mature, PJ. I'm just saying, like, little Cooper that I coach, I'm always like, let down. He's like, no, you know. So it's more of a stubborn thing with him.
Shamai's got his rhythm going now.
Yeah, he's shooting them in the middle.
Let's go to Rob.
Shamai, nice shooting. It looks like you're settling your nerves a bit. You've got another interesting release bag there. These things are so much fun.
Yeah, pretty nice.
Have you traveled for other indoor tournaments across the world?
My only other indoor tournament was Kings of Archery. Yeah, that's it.
How does this compare to the stage on Kings of Archery? Did you make it to the stage?
No, I did not. Not even close.
Well, you've certainly had a great weekend, and we celebrate your performance. Both of you guys are shooting well. We'll check the scores here. We got a hammer 33 and for Shamai, and a 29 for Jesse. After the first end, we got 3 more to go.
All right, so as Shamai mentioned, his only other big indoor tournament, I mean, it's kind of a big one.
It is a big one, yes.
But not a ton of tournament experience. Here he is, throwing down 33s.
Doing very well, and sometimes that's really good. You have no expectations. So you're just going into it, you're shooting your best, and whatever the outcome is the outcome.
Long hold, good, nice and steady, it looks.
Steady, long hold. His 2 misses were out the right.
Just missed. I guess he's not shooting 27s. Then.
Yeah, Shamai's are also to the right. He's hugging that right side, and I saw that he gave it a couple clicks on his sight.
Yeah, there he goes.
It's very important that you stay very aware of that, because it can get, you can lose points quick. Even if you're just hugging that line just outside. If you're stubborn, you don't want to move it thinking it's you, but you only have 12 arrows, So if you don't make a change, it's going to stay the same. There we go.
Yeah, you better fix it quick.
Yeah. And the worst thing that can happen, you just miss it on the other side.
Right. Good look at his hold there.
That was a strong shot, just out low.
All right. Let's go to Rob.
Jesse will come over and visit with you a bit. Could you take and describe your setup?
I'm shooting a PSE Supra, Excel sight, Hamsky rest, and a Honey Badger release.
Very good. And the arrow you're shooting, which Black Eagle arrow you shooting?
PS 23s, I believe.
PS 23s from Black Eagle. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I know you're from Western PA, and what shop do you shoot at? Who's your coach?
I shoot for Bill's Field and Stream, and my coach is Bill Jones.
Okay, very good. Well, once again, thank you to Bill's and all the shops across the country who have youth programs and work hard to build our next generation. At the halfway point, it's 64 for Shamai and 59 for Jesse. Anything can happen. Got 2 ends left.
So I just checked the qualification scores, Chris, and Jesse shot a 649 qualifier, and Shamai shot a 640. So close, very comparable shooters, but here Shamai is just taking control.
It's 2 totally different games. This is just a pressure cooker. You got quicker shots. You can't let down. You alternate. It's just totally different,
Yeah.
So like you could shoot very well in one and not so well in the other, or dominate in both, or it's just a totally different game.
Shamai might like it if we just came in and did this straight off.
Right. I think a lot of people would, and a lot of people wouldn't.
So Jesse give a little push there, try and get that arrow.
He knew that was going out there.
Does it ever help?
No, never.
It's always too late. The arrow's gone.
Yeah, you ever watch a slow-mo on a bow? It's like that arrow is gone by the time you even flinch. I think it just helps you personally, emotionally. You did everything you could.
You like to think it helps.
Yeah, exactly. Strong shot.
11. Well, he shot a 10 this time. Let's go back to Rob.
Thank you.
Shamai, you seem to have found your stride. Who do you work with coaching in your country?
So I've been with a few coaches in Israel. Started with Gal and Eric Soroka, which Larry knows. Then I went to a coach named Yoni Melamed, helped me a lot. And the person who actually built my technique is Alistair Whittingham. Hope I pronounced that right. Sarah April's coach.
Very nice, very nice. I noticed you're shooting a lot of weight. Do you know how many ounces you're shooting on front and back?
Not exactly. I think around 29, 30 on the front, 28 on the back.
So nearly 2 pounds. A lot of weight on the bow. It seems to help you to hold very steady. Great job. 96-89, 7-point lead. Last end coming up.
So let's talk about that a second, Chris. He just talked about the weight, and you can see his
lot of
front
weight.
end.
Yeah.
A lot of weight out front compared to Jesse.
Yeah, and that's a personal preference thing, your form, how you shoot it. And, a lot of guys think that you add more weight so you hold steadier, and that's not necessarily true. You hold steady because you have good form. And then what the weight does on the stabilizers is it enhances you to hold steady. A lot of guys just keep throwing weight on, keep throwing weight on, keep throwing weight on. Obviously for Shamai it's working.
Right.
But, you see the guys with the giant stacks of weight. And the number one concern and goal before that, I feel like, is form.
Form.
Yeah.
I can vouch that weight doesn't help.
Yeah, and you should always start out with like barely any weight
Right.
and progress slowly. You should never just throw a bunch of weight on.
Yeah, look at his stabilizer end there. It's very just slow moving.
Yeah, but he's very steady and he can control it, so it makes sense for him.
Let's get a look at Jesse from the front here.
9.
Gave a little hitch there to try and lift it up at the end.
Strong shot.
Yeah.
He's doing very well.
Just gets in there and lets it rip. Let's go to Rob.
Jesse, I believe you're going to end up with 3rd place, $600 payout. Congratulations. Let's give Jesse a hand. Okay, next up is our second seed coming in. Our first place qualifier, Nathan Wilkin. Nathan Wilkin from Littleton, Colorado. He's been shooting for 4 years. He's the 2018 Outdoor National Target Champion. Congratulations. And would you like to shoot right stage, I assume?
Yeah.
And first or second?
First, please.
All right, so in comes Nathan Wilkin, and he's one of the guys who shot one of those 658s.
Yeah, Nathan's a really, really good shooter. He shoots a lot. He shot 2 29X games.
Wow.
Back to back. So, very strong shooter. I mean, in the pro division, I think he would have been with the top dogs.
Yeah.
Tied for 4th. So,
that's pretty incredible.
Incredible shooting, especially for their age. They just have something rolling. And it seems like every single year there's someone new that is on that lead. Like
exactly.
It's always getting better, and
Yeah.
And that's just really pushing the sport. Strong shot.
He does.
That's always so important. If your first shot, if it hits middle, it's just such a confidence boost.
Absolutely. We should note there's kind of a different philosophy among some of the archers. Some of them actually don't like that #1 seed because they're coming in, they're only shooting 1 match. The other archer may have had a couple matches to get used to the lighting, get used to the pressure, all that.
Right. Nathan's coming into here, he's probably been over on the practice range, lightings, whatever. You come over here, it's a little bit different. He's fresh. He hasn't been, exposed to the clapping, the cameras, and everything.
Right.
It's, it takes maybe an end to get used to it.
Talked to a couple archers yesterday who said they don't like #1, and then Keith Trail said, I only want to shoot once. Let's go to Rob.
Nathan, you're here from Colorado. It's beautiful out there. You got some snow this time of year?
Not really. It's kind of all melted away. We haven't gotten any in a while.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming from Colorado. Let's talk about your setup a little bit. Which Matthews are you shooting?
TRX 38.
Okay. And it looks like you're shooting an Excel Achieve sight and Ultra Scope and Hamsky Rest. What release and arrows are you running?
True-Ball Fulcrum Flex and Gold Tip Triple X's.
Very nice, very nice. Shooting it well. Okay, 33-32, 3 ends left.
You'll have choice. Okay. You'll be shooting first.
All right, so we're coming back. Nathan seems like he feels pretty comfortable.
Yeah, Nathan shot quite a bit. He's been on some decently sized stages and works with George Wiles a lot. They do that Christmas camp every year, and that's a pressure cooker. He blares the music. He's in your face, and even though it's just a trophy at the end of it, it really does help. And the more you are exposed to situations like that, the better you perform on a stage.
Tied up right now. Oh,
Ooh,
he wanted that one back.
he knew that was going down there. Shots like that, though, it's just important to forget about them. Move on to the next.
Yeah, because Shamai's not going to give you any room there.
Yeah.
So we're looking at Nathan's scope there. That's the Ultra View. which you're very familiar with.
Yeah, that's the new Ultraview 2 from Ultraview Archery. It's pretty cool, and it's been cool working with Colby and the guys on it. I've been able to product test it a little bit and use it in the field, kind of like before everyone else gets to, which is kind of cool.
Nice. Let's go out to Rob.
These guys a hand. And I'm going to take a moment. We have some people online asking about the bow stand that you're shooting.
Oh, Rogue. They're the company of the strings. Really like their strings, and their stand is pretty cool.
Very nice, very nice. Well, you're doing a great job. You seem cool, calm, and collected up there. Is that the way you're feeling inside?
Not sure. I'm trying to be.
Okay, very nice. Obviously, he's trusting his shot. He's trusting his process. And I want to come over here very quickly and ask you, what club do you shoot out of or shop?
Bear Creek Archery.
Okay. Is that a pro shop?
Yes.
Okay. There again, Bear Creek Archery, an example of another pro shop that's supporting target archery and helping to grow the sport. Thank you so much.
All right, 2-point lead heading into the third end. Shamai Yamrom over Nathan Wilkin. What are you thinking at this point? Let's start with Nathan.
You know, Nathan, he's behind a little bit, but all you can do is keep shooting him in the middle, because when it comes down to it, you never know what's going to happen.
Do you feel anything like, I mean, you can't do any more than the 11, but do you feel like I gotta hit the 11 versus I want to hit the 11?
You know, it depends. It depends on your personality and how you deal with these situations. But for me, it's kind of like, all right, well, now all I have to do is shoot the middle. Like, whatever the outcome is, it is. So I guess the pressure is kind of off. And, you know, 2 11s right now, he probably has, you know, some of that pressure off of him now.
Now let's flip over to Shamai. What are you thinking? Now you know you have a 2-point lead.
Yeah, now you know all you have to do is hit the middle, and you're fine. You just maintain where you're at, and you're going to win.
Shamai gave 1 back there. Nathan, 33.
Too close to call.
That one's close.
That might have been 2 back. We could have a tie here.
Hey guys, let's give these guys a hand. They're shooting the lights out. Battling back and forth. Have you shot many large indoor shoots, Vegas or the Classic before?
I've never shot the Classic, but I have shot Vegas for 4 years.
How does this compare to Vegas for you?
It's a lot different. Not as much shooting for the qualification, but it's a lot more fun, I think. The elimination round and this.
Okay, very good. Well, welcome. We hope you come back next year, certainly. Let's check the scores. Looks like we have a tie, 96-96. What? Oh, I'm sorry. There's still some calls to be made. There may be there's some lines down there. Let's see if anything changes. That is official. Tie, 96-96. 1 in to go.
All right, so we just got the word from Rob. It is a tie, 96-96, last end. This is it, 3 arrows.
All you can do now is just do your shot, put him in the middle, hope for the best. There we go. Good, strong shot from Wilkin.
See if Shamai can match.
Strong shot. Strong shot. Picking his pace up a little bit. It's looking really good.
11.
Exceptional shooting.
Throwing it down.
Yeah.
All right.
Final arrow.
10.
Oh. Shoot off.
Tie game. Man, so many shoot-offs. I love it.
Let's go to Rob.
Making it exciting. Keeping it real. We'll wait for the officials' call. Let's give these arrow runners a hand. Great job. The fun continues, right?
Yes.
Okay. I believe that was an official call. Larry, you want to explain the shoot-off rules?
Congratulations, gentlemen. That's great shooting. I'm glad I'm not up there against you. Now, you have a tie, so we'll shoot 1 arrow to break the tie. If the score is still tied, we'll shoot a second arrow. And if the score is tied after that, we'll shoot a third arrow, and that will be measured closest to the center. Good luck.
Okay. Single arrow, sudden death shoot-off. Score first.
You're going to shoot first? Okay, so you set it up. You'll be shooting second. So when you're ready.
All right, we're sorting out the shooting order here, Chris. Once again, shoot off. So this one is for score.
Ooh, big opportunity here
Doors
for
open.
Nate. Oh, man. He was shaking. He knew. He knew all he had to do, and he was close.
All right, got to go again for score. This one is
11.
11. Oh,
Solid shooting.
sudden death. Closest to center.
This is it.
Still tied, gentlemen. Still tied. So the third arrow will be measured closest to the center. I'll shoot first. You'll shoot first. You'll shoot second.
Closest to center. This is it.
11.
Good, strong shot, but there's still some opportunity there.
Yeah. Let's see if Nate.
11. Oh. I believe Shamai is just a bit closer. We'll wait for an official ruling. Guys, incredible shooting, both of you. We'll wait for an official call. Let's give both of these guys a hand. They're our future. Well done. Nathan, $1,000, second place. Well done. Heck of a run. Hope to see you here next year. You had a good time?
I did. It was very fun and stressful. Thank you.
Okay. Give Nathan a hand. Shamai, you went through this field like a mulch or a lawnmower. It just, great job. You seem cool as a cucumber. Solid shooting. You end up taking home $2,000 as our Youth Male Open champion. Let's give Shamai a hand. Well done. Whole way from Israel.
All right, Shamai, you came into the finals in the 4th seed, shot your way to the title. Tell me how that feels.
That feels amazing. I don't have the words to... I just don't have the words.
Coming from Israel all the way over here to compete, what's it like shooting international competition like that?
This is my third international, and it's crazy. It's the best experience. Just glad to be here.
I got to ask you about the shoot-off arrows. Now, that's got to be a heartbreaker. Your heart's pounding. How do you keep it under control in that situation?
So, if you noticed, I chose to shoot first in the shoot-offs. I just draw the bow, knowing I need to do a strong shot, and
it worked.
Yeah.
All right, Shamai, 2020 Youth Male Open Champion, congratulations. We've got more coming from the 2020 Lancaster Archery Classic. We'll be right back after this break.
We are not just a sight company. We are Custom Bow Equipment, your premium accessory company. Precision sights, rests, quivers, and stabilizers. Custom gear for every archer. Available at your local dealer.
Brady Ellison here.
Hey, Jesse Broadwater here.
We're going to build an Olympic recurve bow from the ground up.
I want to share all my knowledge with you guys on everything that I do, from taking a brand new bow out of the box to setting it up and hitting 10s on a tournament trail.
Pull one out of the box, go step by step on exactly how I set up a bow to get you shooting the best you can.